Okay, here we are. It's Wednesday, the 30th of January. Oh, what a gorgeous day. I'm going to be a little bit shaky here. Trying to put my glove on. As you can see, the sun is shining. Weather is warmed way up past what it was expected to be. We're supposed to reach a high of minus 11 below. It's already minus 9. So we're 2 degrees above the expected high for today. And we had last night's temperatures. Managed to get all the way down at our place anyway in Belpin, Minnesota to negative 27 degrees actual temperature. 27.6 I think is what I saw. People are happy, you know, it's a little bit slightly windy. And this is a typical thing that happens in Minnesota. Throughout the night, about every 3 hours, I'd come out and try starting the car and run it for a bit. And then eventually she gave up the ghost for today. So that leads me to where I have to do the, throw a charger onto this battery. Still fighting right now to try to get this glove in, so hold on for 1 second while I let me see, give you a view of the sky for a few seconds so you can see how nice and blue it is while I put my glove in. Beautiful sky, beautiful day, fun sky, fun time. So I'm back. Sorry about that. It's been real unprofessional, but it's real life. So when your battery's dead, you gotta do that fun stuff. And because it was a blizzard-like conditions last night with the coldness and the high winds, everything got drifted in. A couple of months ago, I gave you a heads up on shoveling with a thing from OC, which is just a regular dustpan. I've made a modification, extends the handle from an OC mop. I'm not endorsing OC. I'm just saying this is what really works good. And the reason why for this video today that I'm sharing with you is because this will typically happen. You get this drifting that occurs from a cold, chilling night. Snow becomes freezing hard. Everything was frozen. So, of course, go to try to plug in. Can't because everything's drifted up. You can see alongside the garage here how drifted we are, and which is disheartening in its own little ways. Oh, I don't even know if my video's even recording right now. Yeah, we're still going. So anyway, I had to swipe something because I couldn't tell if my camera was on or not. So now here we are once again looking at this drifted area. I would normally just get to open up the garage and, run your extension cord out to get your battery charger put on. But nope, can't do it that way today. So I had to remove the snow because I took my glove off again like a idiot. But anyway, it's 15 below. And so here's what I'm showing you. You see this snow is really thick. We had to pull all the vehicles up as close as we could to the garage. See how everything got snowed over. And here's the nature of this. What I'm trying to show you is that now I'm limited to the area where I can shovel. So I take the Flickin and I just toss it in between the car or the pickup. You can see this is my grill, so we had to really get good and tight because the snowplow was going to plow in behind us, and we had to get a couple extra vehicles in the driveway off the streets. So normally if you had a shovel and you would scoop and you'd throw your snow over that way so you can get the garage door open, all the snow would be just getting more on the grill and everything. But with the Flickin, all I do is take it, come onto the pile. You can start at different levels and just toss it in between there. Plenty of room to sail between. And the fun part about it is there's no stress on my back. That's why I'm shooting these videos, to tell you guys that there's no stress that's created on my back. I kick it, I can get underneath it, pick up a very nice chunk of snow. There's no stress to me, and I can throw it over that way and get it out of the way. Well, what happens is now we had things that got in the way, and I need to get into this vehicle because that's where my battery charger is. I was very reluctant on putting away, and failed that way, I guess. So you come through here. See, the distance is very close. I can move some of the snow out of the way, put it anywhere that I want, direct snow. So then I come over here, and now I got this big mess, super big mess, and I'm trying to get to the door there. So I don't want to crawl over anything. So almost like a crane, I can take this snow, scoop it out. This is real time, and I'm just kicking and flicking. So I can toss it in the back of the truck. I can flick it over the truck if I want. Put it in front of me. Come back and get it later on when I move the vehicles. But says I'm showing you is that there's no stress to me for moving this snow to get where I want to get. This is works particularly well in places like if you where your garbage cans are, hard to get to places. Normally you'd have to take the whole big shovel, scoop it out of there. What I'm just really doing is just taking this snow and I'm just putting it behind me. I've already made it to the door. This is just a clearing. I've done the entire driveways, sidewalks, and everything with this Flickin. Nice thing you want to do is try to get underneath the back sides of the tires, underneath your vehicle, so when you back up, that you're not packing down the snow, making it really difficult to shovel. And reach my destination. I hope the door will open. Of course it doesn't, because everything's frozen. Typical Minnesota. So now I have a frozen lock. And now, so this is real time, real life story. So I'm still kicking, still moving stuff. I mentioned that temperatures are below zero. Beautiful 9 below right now. And just getting up to this next door. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to do a complete cleaning of the driveway right now. I'm just trying to get to a situation, an area. I'll show you another thing that you can do. You go across these areas, scrape that snow off of there. And let's see if I can get this door open. If I can't get the door open, we'll have to try a different option. Yeah, we're completely frozen. Welcome to 9 below. So, let's keep on trying. Keep on trying. That's the sucky part about it. This is real time, real life. Welcome to the world of Minnesota. Yikes, huh? And, you know, if you're locked in or locked out, I'm just kind of trying to go along there. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get in this way. Just have to have patience. Take it all with a grain of salt. These doors are frozen, man. So, what we do in a situation like this is because we're living in Minnesota, and we've already now. There's some preparation that I did make before that. I can sneak around this way, take a look, and I think what really happened was the doors opened, and I was able to get over on this side, but I already shoveled this area out earlier. So I've got my battery chargers here. I do have the battery chargers, but I'll show you what we do in a situation where the door got frozen like it did. We'll do a setup here real quick. It's freezing cold, but that's okay. So you can see that I've already showed you how I cleaned out that area earlier to get the cord ran through the door. That's the very first thing you want to do when you live in Minnesota, is to make sure you have plenty of extension cord to get some jobs done. As I tool on, straddle up around here, come up to the gate, open the gate. Beautiful, beautiful sunny day. Oh man, it's nice out. So come over here. You want to be prepared when you live around here in the shop. It's nice to know where things are. And some other projects that I'm working on right now. This is real time. It's just me. There's no GoPro. This is old school. Old school. So you have to deal with my shenanigans here with this real crappy. I just had to build that because that broke off from high winds on the gate. So I kind of like the style of that. I'll refine it after a bit. So we got our paths all shoveled. Snow is out of the way. And what we do is, because we are prepared, so the first thing we wanted to do is get that extension cord out here, because we're going to use it for a lot of different reasons. This should give you an example too. I'm sorry I'm foiling around here so much. I didn't want this to be that long of a video. That's telling you. If you hear that, you know you're kind of in trouble already. And that's because it's just what's happening. That's my heat gun. Jason's heat gun, actually. What I'm using. And you can see we're going to town right now with this heat gun. We ain't gonna mess around. You try to do stuff, try to crack it if you can with something that's plastic. Don't use metal or anything like that. So that would be a bad idea. And you can just tell how cold it is. I'm running out of battery. And I'll probably lose this video. Not sure. Exactly. Oh boy. We got ourselves a cold one. I usually try to start out with something that's going to be back here. If I can get this door open, if it works on this one, then I can come back and get the front one for, I don't want to drive away here. But we know from what you just seen, I was able to get into the other side. So, yeah, he's hot. Sometimes it doesn't even hurt to keep your hand up there, see what the temperature is. Yeah, he's kicking out some heat. And we'll see where we end up. What I just really wanted to show you is how good that flicker works, just to clear out the area. And that's going to be my video for today. And I'll try to end it.